Imagine your phone buzzes. Salary credited, $4,200. For most people, that notification feels like happiness. But for one man, it was the most stressful notification of the month. Every payday, he smiled for a few seconds, then spent the next 30 days wondering where all the money disappeared. Meanwhile, another man received the exact same notification from the exact same company, earning almost the exact same salary. Yet he slept peacefully every single night. 10 years later, one of them still waits for payday. The other no longer depends on it. What did he know that everyone else missed? Nobody could figure him out. Same office, same manager, same working hours. The same salary notification landed in both of their phones on the last Friday of every month. Yet they lived like they belonged to different worlds. When the team went out after work, one friend never said no. Come on, you only live once. A new phone every year. Food delivery almost every night. Weekend trips whenever there was a long holiday. He looked like someone who had life figured out. The other friend was different. He still carried the same slightly cracked phone. He brought lunch from home more often than not. When everyone upgraded something, he usually didn't. People joked that he was just cheap. Some even felt sorry for him. Then something happened that changed everything. The company announced a major restructuring. Within minutes, panic spread across the office. People started calculating EMIs in their heads. Some quietly updated their resumes. Others couldn't stop refreshing their banking apps. But one person didn't seem worried at all. Not because he knew he was safe. Because he had prepared for a day exactly like this years before anyone else thought about it. Suddenly, everyone had a theory. Maybe he has rich parents. No, he must have a side business. I heard he invested in crypto early. Every theory sounded believable. Every theory was wrong. So if it wasn't luck, and it wasn't a higher salary, what invisible decision had he been making all these years that everyone else completely missed? The answer didn't begin with a big investment or a lucky break. It started with something so ordinary that nobody paid attention to it. Every month, the first friend followed the exact same routine. Salary credited. I deserve a treat. A new pair of shoes, a few online orders, dinner delivered because he was too tired to cook, a weekend getaway because he'd worked hard all month. None of those decisions looked expensive. In fact, each one felt completely reasonable. But together, they quietly gave every dollar a job before it even reached his savings account. The second friend also celebrated payday, but differently. Before spending a single dollar, he paid his future self first. Not because he earned more, not because he was naturally disciplined, because he knew something most people don't. Every dollar has two choices. It can impress people today or protect you tomorrow. For years, nobody noticed the difference. Both laughed together, both worked overtime, both got promotions. Both looked equally successful, until life did what life always does. One morning, the first friend's car broke down. The repair bill wasn't huge, but it was enough. Enough to turn a normal Tuesday into a financial emergency. That evening, he stared at his banking app. Not because the repair was expensive, but because he genuinely didn't know where his salary had gone. The second friend paid the same kind of unexpected bill that year. It annoyed him, but it didn't scare him. That's when the real difference became visible. Financial instability doesn't arrive all at once. It grows quietly, hidden inside hundreds of small decisions that feel harmless in the moment. The invisible enemy isn't low income. It isn't bad luck. It isn't even expensive purchases. It's the habit of spending money before giving your future a chance to keep any of it. And the most dangerous part? By the time most people realize they're trapped, their lifestyle has become too expensive to escape. At this point, you might think, so the difference was just better budgeting? Not really. Because if money problems were solved by budgets, almost nobody would have them. The real battle isn't happening in your bank account. It's happening inside your brain. Here's something fascinating. Your brain doesn't treat saving $100 and spending $100 the same way. Buying something gives you an instant reward. Saving it gives you almost nothing. At least that's how your brain sees it. We're wired to chase what's rewarding today, even if it quietly hurts our future. But there's another trap that's even more dangerous. Most people don't spend money because they need something. They spend money because they don't want to feel left behind. Your coworker upgrades to the newest phone. Suddenly, your perfectly working phone feels old. A friend moves into a bigger apartment. Now your home feels smaller. Someone posts photos from a vacation. Without realizing it, you start planning one too. Nothing in your life actually changed. Only the comparison did. And that's the invisible game almost everyone is playing. We're not trying to become rich. We're trying to avoid feeling poor. That's why lifestyle inflation happens so easily. Every raise creates a new version of normal. The expensive coffee becomes a daily habit. The premium subscription becomes essential. The bigger car no longer feels luxurious. It just feels expected. The excitement disappears. The monthly payments don't. The friend who stayed financially stable understood something different. He didn't ask, what can I buy with this raise? He asked, what problem can I make disappear forever? That one question changed every financial decision he made. Because he wasn't buying things. He was buying peace of mind. An emergency fund meant unexpected bills stopped becoming emergencies. Investments meant his future wasn't entirely dependent on his next paycheck. Living below his means wasn't a sacrifice. It was a way of reducing future stress before it ever arrived. That's the psychology most people never see. Financial stability isn't built by having more money. It's built by needing less validation from the money you already have. And once your money stops trying to impress other people, it quietly starts protecting you instead. Imagine your boss walks into the office tomorrow and says, "Today's your last day." Suddenly, your expensive phone, fancy shoes, and weekend trips won't matter. What matters is how many months you can survive without your next paycheck. That's why the first minimalist money rule is simple. Buy freedom before you buy comfort. Every time your income increases, your lifestyle will ask for a raise too. Don't let it decide first. Before buying anything new, let a part of every raise quietly become savings or investments. If you never get used to spending that money, you'll never feel like you're missing it. Now, imagine you're about to click Buy Now. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" ask yourself, "Will I still want this 48 hours from now?" Most impulsive purchases don't survive 2 days. The pause isn't about saving money. It's about stopping emotions from making financial decisions. Finally, make every dollar solve a future problem. Let your money reduce stress before life creates it. An emergency fund buys peace of mind. Investments buy choices. Insurance protects years of hard work. The goal isn't to own more things. It's to have fewer worries. These habits won't make you look richer overnight. In fact, most people won't even notice them. But years later, while others wonder where all their money went, you'll be wondering why you ever thought financial freedom required spending more. 10 years passed. The same salary notifications still appeared on both phones every month, but they no longer meant the same thing. For one friend, payday was a countdown until the next bill. For the other, it was simply another step toward a future he had been quietly building for years. The office eventually forgot who drove the newest car, owned the latest phone, or wore the most expensive watch. But everyone remembered who stayed calm during layoffs, who never panicked during emergencies, and who had the freedom to walk away from a job that no longer made him happy. People assumed he was lucky. They thought he had a secret investment or a hidden source of income. The truth was much simpler. He had spent years making small decisions that nobody noticed, until one day, everyone noticed the results. Financial stability is never built in a single moment. It's built every time you choose peace over pressure, freedom over appearances, and tomorrow over today. Those tiny choices seem invisible at first, but over time, they become the biggest advantage you can have. Because in the end, wealth isn't measured by how much money enters your bank account. It's measured by how little fear you feel when your phone lights up with a bank notification.